Hello student, welcome to my channel, A Journey of Exploring Education. Today you will see the presentation of Mr. Shivraj Desai on Human Resource Management. So let's see the presentation.
Hello everyone, myself Shivraj Desai, studying in BBA first. Today I am going to share some information about training, which is one of the important part of the human resource management. So let's start the presentation. Training. Training is the process for providing required skills for or to the employees for doing the job effectively, skillfully, and qualitatively. In other words, training is concerned with increasing knowledge and skills in doing a particular job, and the major burden of training falls upon the business organization in which the job is located. Training is job oriented and it is based on practice. Definition of training. According to Professor Arun Monappa and Professor Mirza Sayadin, training refers to the teaching and learning activities carried on for the primary purpose of helping members of an organization to acquire and apply the knowledge, skills, abilities, and attitudes needed by the organization. Now we will move towards methods of training. First one is on the job training. In this method, a new or less experienced employee is given some kind of instructions or advice from a more experienced employee who may be a supervisor or some kind of a special instructor. In this, most of the training includes certain crafts, any technical areas or trades, etc. And for guidance as well as support, some skilled workers are kept to observe and help them. Second is off the job training. This method involves a trainee leaving their work for the time being and they need to give or devote their entire work time for getting the necessary training required. At this time, the person does not contribute to any of the production activities that the company does in that time. There are different kinds of methods under this training. They are as follows: lecture or classroom method. In this method, the different aspects of the ongoing program are explained by a single individual to others. Next is the conference method. For conveying this type of training, a conference, also known as a meeting, is carried out where a certain plan is spoken about to the people and they get their training and knowledge through it. Team discussions or seminar. In a seminar type method, the trainees present are made to write papers regarding the topics focused on. After that, the papers are read at a time and a discussion takes place where all the people or trainees present or participate in it. Programmed instructions. This type of method involves providing the necessary knowledge to trainees in the form of a printed textbook or with printed notes or some kind of teaching machine. Next is apprenticeship training. In this method, the trainees knowledge both in the form of practical knowledge while they are doing their job and theoretical knowledge from the lectures they have obtained. This method is mainly used in industries and can go on for the duration of about 4 to 5 years. Next is vestibule or training center training. In this method, the trainers train the workers on certain special machines in a different location like classrooms, and this is known as a vestibule school, which is personnel which their personal development department of firm runs. Next is training via internship. Internship practically is like working but not for full term purpose, and salary basically is low and they are called a stipend. Training will actually inculcate the skill of time management and a balance between the theory part of the studies and also the practical part of the subject. Next is the beginners level training. Such training is given to the individuals who don't have an advanced level of knowledge about the work. This system actually helps in training such individuals who are not done a full formal study needed for a position. Next is training institute. The training institute generally provides soft skills, personality development, IQ level classes, etc. so that the person may not only increase by knowledge but also emotionally and strong and mentally strong. Role playing, it is a form in which a realistic role will be played by a particular person in an imaginary situation. Here the person gets into the skin of the role and portrays it, creating a realistic environment. And the last method is simulation. This is the another form of training in which the equipment or things needed will be duplicated to create a realistic environment. This method helps in developing a better decision making process for trainees. Advantages of training. First advantage is increased productivity and performance. When the employees undergo training, it improves their skills and knowledge of the job and builds their confidence in their abilities. This will improve the performance of the workers and employees and make them work more efficiently and effectively, which results in increase in productivity. Next is uniformity of work processes. When employees in a workplace are exposed to training, it helps to standardize the work process among the staff. Workers will apply and follow similar procedures as a result of their exposure to similar training. Third one is reduced wastage. When employees are trained, they will learn to make good, safe, and economical use of the company's materials, tools, and equipments. Accidents and equipment damage will be minimized, and this will keep waste low. Next one is reduced supervision. Through training, employees should not totally eliminate the need for supervision. It can significantly reduce the need for excessive supervision in the workplace. Fifth one is promoting from within. When an organization needs professionals with the new or specific skills, they don't have to go into the labor market to employ new professionals from outside sources. They can look inward and select promising staff members who can be promoted after they are trained in this set of new skills needed by the organization. Next is improved organizational structure. When a company has an organized system of training for employees, it helps to learn in a consistent and systematic way. It also prevents the employees from learning by trial and error. Seventh one is boosted morale. Employees or of organization who go through training programs will feel like they are a part of a supportive work environment where they are appreciated, which will boost their morale and make them approach their job duties with more self-confidence. Next is improved knowledge of policies and goals. A good training program will always help employees to get acquainted with their organization's ethics, values, policies, visions, and missions. Next is improved customers valuation. When employees of an organization are exposed to consistent training, it improves their skills on the job and makes them work more professionally and productively. Customers will feel the impact of this elevated service and it will improve their opinion of the organization. Next is better workplace environment. Consistent training will help employees to work more effectively in the workplace environment. This brings about an atmosphere in the organization that encourages every employee to feel valued and welcomed. Last is improved and updated technology. With the ever increase in change in technology across all industries, exposing employees to new techniques in advanced technology will help to increase efficiency in the and productivity in the organization. Lastly, I will thank you all.
If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.